I cannot see. I cannot see where I'm going. Oh, what kind of lunacy? There we go. Spray subsided a little bit there and we can see again. Got to start the car. We need wipers. What's up, guys? Hobo88 here. Welcome to Assetto Corsa Competizione. Something a little bit different on this channel. First time ever doing a video here with this title. And decided we really need to jump in here and do a wet race because we really do. So we're at Bathurst, GT4s. All the traction control turned on. And as you can tell, it's quite wet. For a little bit of context, we've just watched the lights need to be turned on. That's sorted. We've just had the Sydney Super Night Race in the V8 Supercars, the Sunday night race here in the second weekend, and it has been wet. Wet race. It's got me kind of thinking I need to do some wet racing on the sim. And we've certainly got that. I can't see a thing. What? This, I mean, I just need to concentrate here for a second, guys. Hang on. Oh. I actually can barely see a thing. And it is slippery. It is slippery. We're taking it super easy here on the first lap because I really don't know about grip level or anything. I don't know about AI, strengths and weaknesses, or what, to be honest. I've really never done anything in ACC before. I have tried to do one wet race once before. A few laps in GT3 cars and stuff all that. That's contact. Oh, wow. What? A safety rating penalty? Is that bad? Take it easy down here into the chase. And I probably should have done a bit of practice. All I've done is about 5 laps. Now, I've got no idea if I've set this up right, what is going to happen, but this is a 1 hour race. I've set the weather to dynamic, but to be starting quite wet in the hope that maybe it will dry out and maybe we get some changeable conditions. Qualified, well, didn't, starting last. And we've got an hour, so plenty of time to try and make our way forwards. In the BMW, because I've got a BMW rim, so that's what makes sense. No pit stop required. I couldn't quite get my head around the pit stop thing. I wanted to make a mandatory pit stop, but it was saying it needed to be a driver swap, so I don't know how that would handle in a offline single player game mode. So no mandatory pit stop, but if it does dry out, I guess we'll have to consider coming in for some dry tyres. And I just hope it all works. I think 100% AI strength can't see. Almost turned straight into that wall. This is dicey. I do feel like there's plenty of speed here that I've got over these cars now that I'm starting to figure it out. I just realised you guys can't even see a mirror. I've got the driver's side mirror and the interior mirror that I can see on my other screen. The virtual mirror is up there, but it's off the top of the screen, so I can't see that. Or I assume that's a virtual mirror up there. Be a weird spot for a real one. Alright, so far so good though. 2 laps in and we haven't crashed. We nearly did, but we haven't yet. As far as car setups go, all I've done is loaded the default wet setup on the car. I don't know what else to change, so I just left it with that. That is slippery. I've got the traction control turned down to 1 or 2. 1, I think. This is out of control. This is a single class race as well. This is not GT3 and GT4. It's all just GT4s. Quite like GT4s. You guys know I'm not a big fan of GT3 cars, although I think around here in a proper 12-hour race or something would be amazing. I'd love to do a proper 12-hour race in ACC at some point, especially with the variable weather and stuff. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Wow. We managed to stop that. No time gain. No, I only passed 2 cars though. That was so lucky. Learned a valuable lesson right there. Sure you wouldn't get away with that in real life. I cannot believe how atrocious the weather is. We're up to 23rd spot though, so we're making gains. We've got a long time, although we are nearly 10 minutes into this race already. Send one down the inside into the elbow. For sure, at the minute, I feel quicker than these cars. I'm just sort of hoping as we get further forwards that the cars at the front are a bit quicker. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really tested the AI strength, so I don't know whether or not 100% AI strength is actually really good or fairly average or what. Out of it very early coming into the chase that time after that last lap. I was kind of hoping that the weather might get better, but it looks like, if anything, it's actually getting worse. Sheer lack of visibility is insane. I don't know about this down the outside. It's alright, he broke early. He didn't want that fight. I will say the sounds in this are amazing. You get all the reverb off the walls from the engine, all the clunking and garbage flicking up all over the car. The rain as well obviously helps. And it feels very convincing. It is slippery, and you can tell it's slippery. Feedback in the wheel's good. A lot of first impressions for me, really, for this title and this video. And the thing that it's got me hooked on straight away is the immersion, and that probably largely comes from the fact that I've got one of my sensors taken away from me, and that's my sight. With all the spray on the track, I can't really see where I'm going, and your eyeballs pop out of the front of your head trying to see what might be coming. Got a bit of a speed advantage down the straight on that car. I've no idea if the BMW is actually a good GT4 car in this game as well, but so far it's serving me pretty well. So we're now up to 20th, up 10 spots in the first 15 minutes of the race. So on that kind of trajectory, depending on how much quicker they get towards the front of the field, we should get there before the end of the race. See how we stack up compared to an Audi in a straight line. I dare say the Audi might be quick. We're sticking with him at the minute. Be brave, be brave. It's a little too brave. Run wide, you don't often get away with that at turn 2 at Bathurst. The second I hit the brakes, I knew that it wasn't going to stop. The thick of the spray behind the cars in front, it's kind of driving across here and it's like, where the hell am I going? contact again, getting in trouble. It's safe to say at the minute there is absolutely no dry line forming or anything like that. It is slippery. I actually feel like I've done a pretty nice job here of keeping it pretty much going in the right direction. Haven't overdriven the car too much yet. Man, I thought this race at an hour would take an eternity. I thought it'd be a really long race, but we're already over 1/4 race distance. I feel like I haven't even started yet. Try and get into the camber here at turn 2. That was better. Oh, don't touch the curves. That was slippery. Straight away. Burst into wheel spin as soon as I touched it. I touched the white line there on the outside of metal grade too, and it straight away, no grip. Big run. I want to get down the left-hand side though. Do we have an overlap? Not yet. We've been down here once before and it didn't go well. Oh, look at the slide. He got it stopped beautifully, actually. I thought he might have been in trouble right there. Oh. I am thoroughly impressed with the AI. I'm not used to having AI that can actually drive, let alone in treacherous conditions like this. So I don't know if it's because we're working our way up through the field or if it's because the tyres are warming up or what. But we just did our fastest lap. We are definitely pushing a lot harder now. Feels like all the cars that we're around are going quicker as well. We've gapped actually the guys behind us. So I suspect perhaps getting all the way to the front of the field may be a slightly more difficult prospect than it was looking maybe only one lap ago. For those who also haven't seen it, the ACC version of Bathurst, I think, is the best version of this track on a sim. Having driven around it in the daytime, it feels like the real thing. Having been to this track twice in real life in the last 2 years to watch racing, including the 12-hour, I get such 12-hour vibes out of this track in the sim. On the slide. It's going to have a go down there, but just couldn't. Again, we get the run, but The kink is in an awkward spot there. We got a little bit more overlap this time though. Oh man, I'm nervous. Across the bumps, the car's up in the air. He does back out of it. That's amazing. The AI having the awareness to understand side by side through here isn't going to be good. And that was an excellent battle. And I felt like that could have every well bit have been a real person that I was just driving against there. Not an AI car. I don't like our chances of getting any dry racing here as we get to 40 minutes left in the race. And if anything, it's still getting wetter. But I also don't really mind because I'm having a lot of fun. I would love to see some changeable condition type racing though. Porsche maybe slightly better up there across the top of the mountain by the look of it. Or just didn't grip, didn't turn in there, we were lucky. There's just no margin for error in that part of the track. If you go wide, you're off and you're in the wall. And just feel the car slide. Oh! Squared off the exit there, got a much better exit. I hope I don't get like a drive-through for running into people. I don't know how this penalty thing works. Keep getting warnings about it. But it looks like the Beamer might be much better on the straight. We'll get that move done as well. Very consistent running in that 2-minute 30-second range. I cannot see. I cannot see where I'm going. Well, what kind of lunacy? There we go. Spray subsided a little bit there and we can see again. Spray actually looks like it gets worse as you get further away. Once you get closer to the cars, you can see a bit better, which I guess makes some sense. Or maybe it's because there's two cars in close proximity that in front of me there that are spraying up twice as much spray. It makes it harder to see. I just felt the car flat surf across the top of the track surface there. Again. That's a curb. Don't really want to be out there on that. Definitely feels like the BMW is weaker coming up the mountain. Coming down the mountain, it's good, but that could be just me against the AI. And then on the straight, obviously, it's pretty good. Helps that I'm getting a nice exit onto the straights. So that'll be P16 about halfway through the race. We're still on track to maybe get to the front, but the pace is lifting for sure. It's not going to get any easier. And seriously, the weather seems like it's getting worse. Don't really want to be out on that curb. Not much grip on the painted surfaces. This is the corner that keeps scaring me right here. That's better. Just trying to set the car early. Can't turn in late. It is getting worse, I'm sure of it. Well, either that or the amount of brain capacity I've got. As this race goes on, it's deteriorating the harder I concentrate. Across those bumps on the left hand side of the road there, it is horrible. You hear the thing clunking away. How good would it be to do it like a 12-hour race like this, where you get weather like this combined with sunshine and everywhere in between? And we get a run up here. The inside, I think we'll get this one done, I think. Again, apologies to you guys who can't see the mirrors. Sort of got no idea what's going on behind me, but too wide. Didn't set the car, turn it in early enough. So I already mentioned earlier in the video that I think this is the best version of Bathurst in the sim that I've seen. It feels very authentic. You guys can't even hardly see it. You can't even see any of the detail on the track. off in the distance and stuff, especially get your time of day right, and the skybox and everything. That view off the top of the mountain is stunning. Can't see any of that. Oh, what a big slide that was. See if we can get a run up here into turn 2 on the Chev. You would have thought the Chev would be good in a straight line. Here we go. Sounds good. You kind of want to put the foot flat to the floor. The cars don't feel like they got a lot of power, but as soon as you do, you start to feel that lateral grip go away as the tyres just start to sit up on the surface of the water. Certainly drive in the wet with your feet a lot. Let's try and get this right this time. No, we got it way wrong. We touched the curb. Not the curb, the white line. We're getting worse at that corner. We need to figure it out. It's our one corner on the track we're really struggling with. Oh! Well, that one got away from us there too. Apparently I scored some track medals. Oh! Okay. It's gotten seriously slippery all of a sudden. Why? Aside from the obvious of the water on the track, is there a reason why suddenly the thing's trying to get away from me everywhere? We are marching our way to the top 10. Too many more moments like that though. Definitely more of a thing in the GT3 cars, if I remember correctly, which I haven't driven around here on this title in a long time, but that real brake protesting sound. Get a little bit of it here in the GT4s, but man, look at it. Just look at it, would you? Say, look at what? I can't see. What am I looking at? Who'd know? The two cars there, it's just so much worse. You have to be a psychopath to drive in these sort of conditions in real life. Don't touch the white line. That was better. Didn't touch the white line and the car responded. It turned in. Really just got to balance the car on the corner entry. Be very slow and precise. Oh wow, I just wound up in wheel spin there. We're lucky that it didn't spit me sideways. Well, I wanted changeable weather, but it's kind of done the opposite to what I was wanting. And it is terrifying. No choice but just to let this one go. Oh, we got... It didn't stop at all. It's the second time we've done this. Spit out again, very luckily. No time gain, thank you. Didn't gain any that time. So I don't know if that was a... like, I definitely got out of it early. So I don't know if that might have been like an aero thing as well, where the car just would not turn in. Yeah, well, we know why I lost time in Sector 3. This is getting unbelievable. Like, I can't, you just... If there's an accident up there, there's no way I know about it until I'm in it. A nice run through turn 2 though there. Yeah, much better. I'm literally just following that car. But no reference. Just hope that he goes in the direction I need to go. I've got a bit of a problem with the Merc because it seems like it's pretty quick in the straight. This is a big issue, and the Merc backed out of it. Thank God for that, because that had disaster written all over it down into here. What even is that car in front of us? They're not very quick in a straight line, whatever they are. It's KTM. Oh, I can look at the like the little ticker. It's got the manufacturer on it. Two-thirds race distance or thereabout. We are nearly two-thirds of the way up the field. We'll just go up the run here. Inside maybe. Pull out, and we can see, because we're out of the spray. Committed under brakes. We do make the camber on the corner. And the thing just slimy, slippery slides its way up off the turn. That is a really satisfying feeling, that. Oh. Almost didn't get that one to turn in without hitting the wall. When you nail the throttle and you feel the car just squirm, but you stay in it anyway, and it just drives nicely with this really small drift all the way. Because I've got the traction control turned down a fair bit, I'm not getting interference from the systems kicking into traction control or anything like that. Get that horrible... as the computer tries to stop the wheels from spinning. I'm probably doing it all wrong. Probably should be using traction control more, but screw that. I want to drive it like a man. Cue me to spin out here on the very next corner after I said that. I had no idea where the wall was. So we'll pick off one more. There's a little bit of clean air around up here if we can get through each of these cars. Got some gaps in between, so that's nice. So we have been stuck in a bit of a train. Just having AI cars that concede the corner when you get down the inside is just amazing. What can we do with a little bit of clean air here on this lap? Can we range up on the back of this car in front? We're inside the top 10 now. Got no car in front of me anymore as a brake marker or as a reference. The very first thing that we do is we run wide and just rub the wall there. Eyes are overrated, evidently, because now that I can see what I'm doing, maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time and didn't even know because I couldn't see it. There's just no grip there. That's so scary every lap. Again there, it just did not turn at all. Seven and a half minutes left in this race. We are starting to make some inroads pretty quickly here with the cleaner air and that little bit more visibility more than anything. Just got it stopped down there at the chase. Oh, a moment there for the Aston. So that was a 2:30. That's back at around about the sort of lap speed that we were doing earlier. Heard a little bit of that squeak out of the brakes there because we were on them so hard. It's a drag race with the Aston up the hill. Managed to pull away. Oh my goodness, look at the gap up there. 17 seconds, so we're not going to be getting to the front. Oh, we got the wall, we got the wall. We're going. Caught it. 2 laps in a row, we're going in there too hard. Wow. Alright, I just got my first taste of out of control on the slide. On the bitumen. Like fully sideways sliding. And it was like it was on ice. Wow, I cannot believe how... Well, that felt very genuine. I hope we didn't damage the car. I didn't get anything pop up to say that we had damage, I don't think. Didn't hit it that hard, it was just awkward. We need to slow it down there. At the cutting, obviously. Seems like everyone else is slowing their pace down. And I'm trying to go quicker. All the way big time from the Aston Martin on that lap. It's a little hard for me to tell if the conditions are getting worse or not, because they feel like they're better for me because I can actually see a bit better. I haven't been able to see the road for the whole race up to this point. Maybe the conditions are still getting worse. As you can see, the other cars around me have dropped back to the 33s. Which tells me that the track must be getting slower. We were obviously slower on that lap because we had a moment. Much nicer through there that time. And back into the abysmal plumes of spray again. It's a nice run over the top that time though. Oh. Just lost my way a little bit there. Alright, let's see what the Ginetta's like on the straights. Not that close to it. Although we are ranging up. I think we'll get that. And we do, and again, the AI understanding the perilous danger of side by side for this part of the track, wisely just backs out of it. That was a 31.7. We're still pretty slow on that lap relative to our pace earlier. So the track certainly seems to be getting a bit slower. Nowhere to pass up here, as we know. Alright, we lost a bit of time there on that lap to the cars ahead. Oh yeah, that's only just made the turn. Time to go, see what we can do. Car in front did a 31.8. I feel like I'm starting to see more heavy, puddly, wet sections on the track. Too quick, too quick. Oh, there we go. Now we got damage. Just keep overestimating the amount of grip I'm going to have when I get up there at the cutting. Don't want to be up on that curb. Uh-oh. Trying to push on and there is a severe lack of grip. I'm getting like 1991 Bathurst 1000 vibes. That was the year that it rained and rained, right? .32s again for the cars further up the track. Can we match them? Can we do 32s? Oh, it's a 30.9, so we're back into the 30s. It's a good lap. And just tidy up the cutting. The thing is, we're never going to get to them. Not that sort of a gap. We've only got 6 minutes left here in the race, so only a few laps to go. Now, slow it down. See, it's not even about going in there much slower. It's just about preparing the car, turning it in earlier. Getting the trajectory set early enough. That was super wild over the curb there. I was lucky I felt the white line. I actually felt it. Slight give up in grip. And then it finally cooperated. It's been a nice lap, this one. I hope I don't run out of fuel. I'll be so angry. Trying to look at the gauges here and see. It'll tell me how much fuel I've actually got. I can't see a fuel gauge on there. And in all that, I never even checked what lap time I did there on the last lap. Oh, 2:30.6 it says down there. That was a good lap. Given that I think it's pretty clear that the track is getting slower. Fuel 3.2, I don't know. Oh guys, we might not make it. I think we're going to run out. I can see it there on the final lap, thank God for that. We might be okay then, I think. Not quite sure what our actual fuel burn looks like per lap. I finally found the fuel number on the dash. .5, 2.4. Based on that, we definitely wouldn't make one more lap after this. In fact, we may still run out. 2.9, 0.8. We might run out of fuel. Didn't even think about it. I set it to a non-pit stop race. I didn't think to check about how much fuel I had and how much I'd need. 1.5. Oh God, we're going to run out. No matter what happens with the fuel though, this has been one of the most enjoyable races I've ever done. Just rolling out of it early. If we can just get out of the chase, we'll probably make it to the line. 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. We're gonna get out of it right here and just coast all the way. We got no reason to push too hard here because there's no one right behind me. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this and let me know what you thought of it. Hit the like button if you did, and if you did like it, let me know in the comments if you want to see more like it, because that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. ACC in the rain at Bathurst, GT4s, what a blast that was. some fireworks. I'm amazed you can see them. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Holbo88, twitch.tv/Holbo88. Check out the live streams, and don't forget the Discord channel. Link is in the description below. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.